Hello everyone and welcome back to Mario's World. In today's video we're going to be speaking about NFTs. Yes, you heard me right, non-fungible tokens. Well, if you're interested and you want to find out why they're booming and what are the variables you should be looking for if you want to make some bucks, stay tuned to find out more. First of all, just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who decided to click on this video. It's amazing to have you on here and the pleasure is all mine. If you're enjoying this video, make sure you smash the like button. If you've watched some of my other videos, make sure you also subscribe, because guess what? There's going to be new videos coming up almost every week, if not even twice a week sometimes. What you need to definitely take into consideration is the amount of time you're spending online on YouTube. It needs to be only the best content out there, and I can definitely guarantee that Mario Grigorov / Mario's World is the best thing out there. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to find out more. It's the channel where education meets fun. Yes, that's right, fun. And not only that, but you're gonna learn such amazing things that is just gonna blow your mind. The first thing we need to consider when it comes down to NFTs is what are they? Well, it is literally rephrased as non-fungible tokens. But what does actually that mean? It's kind of like a digital, meaning non-physical, art. That's all you need to consider. It's a digital art which has some sort of a value, let's call it that way, and it's created by one or many people digitally, whether it's with Photoshop, with Adobe, like Illustrator, all of those programs, alongside with having any additional value such as physical features or maybe behind the scenes type of stuff. So we're gonna get into that, but it's basically a non-fungible token, digital art. That's all you need to know for now. The second thing is, why are they booming? Well, let me explain to you guys. As with everything else that's happening out there, it's a new market. And what happens with new market? New money, new fresh money come flowing in. And what else is happening is that, you know, there's these big companies like NFL, for example, for the basketball teams and NBA and so on, going into those specific sectors, which just that in itself showcases what is the importance of this, what is the importance of NFTs, and how they can, each and every one of us can benefit from having NFTs out there. There's also big names such as Elon Musk himself going into this, and there's many more out there. It all depends on your personal research so that you'll be able to find out. But it's becoming more and more viral, and what comes viral, usually there's money into it. That's just how it goes. And the third most final thing and most important thing is you need to understand how you are gonna benefit from that and how you're gonna evaluate the specifics of that NFT. How you can make money by either creating it or reselling an NFT you bought for yourself. Well, you need to first of all consider the rarity. How rare and unique is it? Well, you should ask that question to either yourself or to the person you're buying the art from. It's gonna state a specific amount of copies this specific NFT will have. And the less it have, the more valuable it will be. Just simple math, that's just how it is. Just to give you a quick example, the less and less water is available to each and every one of us, the more valuable the water will be and the more expensive will be to purchase water. That's just pretty much it. Because we all need water to live, don't we? Well, we don't need NFTs to live, but definitely it's a store of value. That's how you should think of it. So the first thing, the first metric is definitely the rarity, the uniqueness. The second thing is you want to find an NFT that has a physical add-on to it. What does that mean? For example, there was an NFT sold which granted everyone, or the person actually who bought it, tickets, lifetime tickets to go to a match or, you know, a football game or whatever of that specific team, of that specific player that purchased it. That was a quick example. For example, LeBron James had his own NFT of his first dunk. It's an insane dunk, it has all of the different perspectives, all the different views, and an NFT was created from it, digital art. And the person who bought it received a lifetime ticket to go to all of his games for free on the first row. That's pretty much the physical add-on I mean. If there's anything physical that you can tangibly go to, evaluate, or, you know, gain some money out of it, well, that's your thing. It's gonna increase in value. That's just how it is. The other amazing thing is the secret code. They may state there's a specific code at the end when you purchase it that only you will be able to see. And just as a quick example, the person, I can't remember his name at the moment, he was in Shark Tank, but anyway, when he created his own NFT, he stated, "Whoever purchases my NFT will gain access to my personal email and to my personal telephone number, and you'll have access to me once per month for approximately, I think it was like 1.5 hours or something like this." Meaning they can speak about pretty much everything they want. And that's just how it goes. It has the value of the NFT itself. It may look like total, nothing, but it has the physical thing to reaching out to a billionaire, asking maybe for an advice, getting his honest opinion, maybe greeting up over Zoom call, whatever, and you'll be able to gain such probably good insight, even if it's once a month, but it's a lifetime opportunity. So that means the increased value will come. When it comes down to the rarity, there's something else you should consider. You want to take either the first one, I forgot to mention this, or the last one. Because as a quick example, one of the most viral NFTs that went out there are the kittens. I don't necessarily remember what was named, something about the kittens. But the whole idea is that those kittens, the last one sold for about 15 times more than each and every one of the previous ones. Because it was a collection. And somebody was building the whole collection, and then they started bidding on the last one, and they bid and they bid and they bid, and it ended up being 15 times more expensive than what each and every one of the previous ones were. There was 100 of those. It wasn't even that little as an amount, but it ended up selling, I think, for about $180,000, which is just crazy. But for example, the NFT, which was created for LeBron James, was more than 100 million. Nuts. That's nuts. But just when you consider going to the NFL, to the NBA games, being on the first row, watching LeBron James every time, it's pretty much worth it, isn't it? It's a lifetime opportunity. But he's gonna be playing for the next 5 years or so, so maybe not such a good deal anymore, but it is a good deal for the next 5 years, let's call it that way. And just imagine you being the person who purchased that. You would be probably super happy, but at the same time, you're gonna feel like, I just probably wasted 100 million, but it's gonna be spread across 5 years, so it's down to whatever you guys think. My personal opinion is that each and every one of us has different value of each and every NFT. For example, for that person, because they probably loved basketball, they loved LeBron James, it was worth that much. But for me, not a huge fan of either LeBron or basketball, it wasn't worth more than $100. Quick example. But the other amazing thing is that NFTs are gonna get implemented into other stuff. For example, we've heard and we've talked about on this channel for Charizard token, they're gonna use the NFTs to go and play against each other. They're gonna have different kind of abilities, they're gonna have different kind of skill abilities, so it can be a 3D model. Just think about it, 3D model, and as soon as you put your VR, virtual reality, you'll be able to see them in person how they fight. Well, they're not yet there, but they're gonna get there. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that each person have their own value for each and every NFT. So just because someone else is telling you this is worth that much, you don't necessarily need to pay that much because you don't feel like that's worth that much. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions whatsoever, maybe I wasn't as detailed as I was on my previous video, or there's something that I missed, make sure you put them in the comment section down below. I'll try to respond as quick as possible. If you have literally anything which I may be of help of, you can follow me on all social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and text me on there. I'll try to respond again as quick as possible. Make sure you follow me on all of the other social media platforms such as TikTok, because we're booming there. We have 50,000 people already, which is amazing. We're growing exponentially. That's just amazing. And we just reached actually 1,000 on this YouTube channel, so that's amazing, and thank you all so much for joining in. If you made it up until the end, just know you're amazing, or at least I consider you to be amazing, and make sure you smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. It's been amazing to have you once again, and see ya.